What's up, Ozzy? Everything worked right out of the gate today. I was happy about that. But we're finally doing the orc portion of our orc today. At least some of them. There's still more to do on the on our squig, but I want to at least start the orc today. And I can't figure out how the hell his legs attached to his torso. I couldn't, like, maybe I'm missing part of the sprue and I've left it on there on accident, but it just seems like it won't fit correctly. And even when I put it on the saddle, it splits the legs apart when they're glued together. So I'm wondering if it's just not set right. But anyway. Get that bot message out of the thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But either way, I wanted to paint him in two parts anyway. So we're going to do the torso and the legs. And it's going to be fun. Yeah, like why do the legs not fit when they're designed to fit? But whatever. Got our legs and head here. My paint ready. Nice crinkle sounds. And let's decide what our green base tone is going to be. I think it's going to be Scarab Green, which is a super dark teal, is going to be our under layer for the skin. I want him to have kind of a cool undertone. Make it imply that he has kind of bluish blood. That'll also go with the scheme of the squig. I'm going to see how I can make it a little bit easier to see. He's kind of dark right now. Then the left side is mostly metallic beefy arm. Right, his regular beefy arm. All right, while that's getting dry, we'll put some more base coats on other stuff. So the pants base coat is just going to be a very dark brown. And it's going to be Brigadine Brown from the Browns, the Brown family. But I always feel like it's been so long since my last stream, but it's been because it goes Friday through the weekend, and we didn't have a gaming stream this week or last week, but we will this week. Oh heck yeah! Did you get it from the same person, or did you get or did you go with somebody else? The person I got it from is very good, but she's a little expensive. 4 different people, Jesus. Well, send me what it looks like on Discord. I'm super curious now. I want to see. Okay, let's do some minor highlights. And he's gonna be pretty bright. So we're gonna go. Where should we go next? So we did a teal, and then we want to go up the green family, but not crazy up. So we can go like a vibrant green, or we can choose kind of a dulled out one. I think let's go let's start with a guardian green, which is this to start, and then we'll see how that feels. Nice mid-tone. Yeah. Guardian green is good. What's going on, Dream Big? We're painting our orc, and we just chose our mid-tone that we're going to be applying with the makeup sponge. My favorite tool. The #1 tool of all time. And the key to this is actually using your wet palette as sort of your testing area for your sponge. The only problem is you got to have a big wet palette. But it's the way I like to do it. So we're going to find the areas that we like, and we start applying the mid-tone. We'll see if this is bright enough. use use code Golem on goldenmaple.com. I put my my affiliate code in the Discord, and you'll get a discount on a wet pallet from them. Oh yeah. So check the Discord for the discount code. I should probably put that more on a more visible thing now that I have it. Okay, so this is a pretty low mid-tone. A little hard to see. It's not very bright, but that's okay. I want it to build. I don't want it to be an immediate change. I do like how it flattened out the teal a little bit. Okay, now let's go up a little bit to, let's try green skin. And I'm going to use the same makeup sponge to do two things. One, be efficient, but two, to actually allow the original midtone to blend a little bit. That's okay. That's exactly kind of what you want to do to get a nice transition. Okay, add a little green skin. There we go, he's coming up a little bit. Getting a little brighter. What I like about this kind of low speed is what I want to call it, low speed transition, is that he's got a nice kind of shadow effect coming along. Hell yeah, dude, thanks. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Is this your first time on my stream? I think so. Sorry, I don't have that thing where it tells me if you are or not. Let me lift this up a little bit first, because I want to get the obliques that he's got here. Well, thanks for being here, man. I sincerely appreciate it. Painting is more fun with people. That's 100% for sure. All right, so here's our transition so far. And we want to go even brighter. But palettes, they can be. They don't have to be. It depends on the size. If you want to get a big giant one, or do you want to get a little bit smaller? I want to go more vibrant with his next shade. Yeah, and that's the big one. Let's go with... I want to do Emerald Forest, I think. Or is that too vibrant? I don't know. Oh, by the way, Ozzy, don't feel like you need to use my code on that specific. Like, if you need it, if you want to get a cheaper one from like Amazon or something, do it. Don't feel obligated. I think it's cool that I have that code, just in the first place. Is all. But by no means is it necessary for you to get it. Yes, exactly. Making one is very easy. You can do it with a. You can do it. I've even seen people do it with paper towels folded and get parchment paper from the grocery store. Like literally fold paper towels into like enough of them to make a little bit of a pad, and then get it completely saturated with water, and then get parchment paper from like Reynolds wrap parchment paper, cut it, put it on top. Literally the same thing. Put the damp paper towels on a plate or something that will hold that, and you can even, if it's like a bowl, or not a bowl, or like a Tupperware, like a little Tupperware, that'll work too. Put a little water in there, works exactly the same. Emerald green was the right choice. Because now he's got like a nice... Exactly. You do not have to buy one if you do not want to. It can be made out of kitchen supply. Okay. He's looking pretty good so far, but I want to push the contrast even more. And we'll do that with a little bit of extra brush work. Yeah, you can just make them. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Never, ever, ever, ever feel like you have to. Never, ever, ever. Please. That is the opposite of what I would like people to do. I'd like people to enjoy art instead of just spending money on it. All right. Let's get a little more detailed here, and I'll use a leafy green as a small detail, like highlight, like we're doing some peak highlights here. Just to raise the muscles up a little bit. Something like maybe here. There. Give him some striations. and then we'll blend it back out. But I wanna make some pointed highlights. This is like here. And a little bit of texture. Thanks, man. We try. This is a banger. Mm-hmm. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Oh, because I'm doing it really fast? It's all the makeup sponge, I'm telling you. And the biggest thing is just kind of learning how to draw light. So I'm only putting this like in little areas where I can see physically where the light is in front of me, and I'm just touching it to highlight it and make it stand out. Like this ear. And then a little bit of the striation on the pec right here. Makeup sponge is gonna change your life. If I ever get an endorsement product deal, I'm gonna call Sephora and be like, I want a line of makeup sponges. I don't give a shit about brushes. I want makeup sponges. Put my logo on the back of them. It's my favorite tool of all time. What's going on? Thanks. I appreciate you. Use code GOLEM, GOLEM on Golden Maple for 10% off anything. I'm working on. I'm waiting for the stuff to actually arrive, but I'm going to be making a review of some of their stuff once it arrives. So see, now that I'm putting all the little pieces of light in, it's all becoming more 3D. He's coming to life a little bit. A little more on this strap here. A little, see like where this striation would come down to the peak, the shoulder, down into the tricep, and then here. It's wah time. Right now we're working on beefy arms. little more here. And then we'll take the secondary midtone and use just a little bit of that to blend out the edges. Oh yeah. Going in the same direction. Just to make them a little less harsh in certain places. We can even use just a little bit of a glaze of the secondary midtone. We put that here. To blend that out a little bit. Okay, so now to break up the features a little bit, let's paint the teeth and the leather on the gloves and things like that. Because this will help us define some features. I didn't know you had a tattoo. I am no good at freehanding, so likely no. Do the gray of the metal. That's going to be non-metallic metal, just like the rest of the model. Just so that we can, like I said, break up the features. One of those NASCAR jackets. Get a Marlboro jacket, but have it say Golem on the back instead. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Maybe one day. If I ever come up with a shirt or something, that'd be neat. I wonder what it would even look like if I had a shirt. Because I don't have like a logo or anything. I have that crayon drawing of my PFP that I did. But I don't know if that's my logo I mean, it might have to be. I don't have anything else. And I do like it. I can stick with that. Okay. Thinking about composition here. His nipple is not bright green. But it is a different color. And I think we need a little bit more color contrast in the bicep. A little dark. Add a little here. Yeah. I don't know that I could add it. A little bit on the tricep here. There we go. And some on the hand. Just this little muscle right here. It's protruding, but it doesn't get enough light. There we go. No. And just to, I'm going to show you guys a trick. See how his face looks pretty dead right now? I did this with the squig, but we're going to bring him to life with one simple step. So all you got to do, and this will help to define characteristics too, so it's not just for no reason, but just black out the eyes right here. And now see how he suddenly came to life? So you can tell, like, so this side is black eye. This side he doesn't, he's dead. This side, now he has life in him. Now it's a real thing. Dead. Alive. Do it again for the other side. There we go. And that helps kind of bring together like where you're going to put light on the face. I know it sounds weird, but it does help when you're thinking about characteristics and personality. Keep going. Right now I'm adding roundness to the bicep here. And then we're drawing out the light a little bit on this side. Then we'll do the same a little bit over here. The areas where it's a little too dark. Like on the obliques right here. There we go. I think he's looking pretty ripped. What do his lips look like? I keep looking. Are those lips or are those teeth? They're like chapped lips or something. Oh, and he's got like blue nails too. Okay. Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting for some of that, I'm gonna add some non-metallic elements to his non-metallic metal elements to his blade thing, again to up the contrast, break up some of the colors. Good to do this to help establish where your eye is finding light and where it's not finding light, that kind of thing. So I'm going back to the makeup sponge. I'm gonna hit the edges of the blade here. And I'm gonna actually take them off this thing first. Hit this side. Okay. And in the back, this is like is this a bone or is this like a gold? It's yellow in the drawing or in the example. So it's just like a painted yellow, but it's got bronze pieces. Interesting. Okay. Let's go a little higher with this contrast. That is coming likely this month. That is coming likely this month. I just need to finish organizing that. But we're getting it. There we go. Blade's getting nice and crispy. And that is the correct technical term, crispy. And then we'll refine that even more with some scritches and scratches and things like that. Give it a little edge. White. Peaks. By the way, for anybody who's curious, did you see how easy I did that? This is non-metallic metal, the easy way. So don't let yourself be bullied by the freaks at your LGS who are like, oh, you use metallic paints? The way I would do it is, and then throw a fully cooked pie in their face. Like a beautiful lattice, fully cooked apple pie. Make the center a little darker with a glaze. I want it to kind of be a deep transition here. So in the middle here. And all that's doing, what I just did, is just reestablishing the center. So the transition's a little more natural. How's that? Then he's got a brown, kind of a brown glove. He's got like an orange wristlet thing. Like a leather wristlet. Okay. And it's kind of It's kind of like a fur, but it's pretty orange. It's like a dark orange. It's a brown orange. Something like... Yeah, here we go. Something like this. I'm running out of wet palette. Like a burnt sienna. A little too wet. Need to let that thicken up a little bit. Dry. Get myself in trouble and get that on the skin. While we're waiting for that, we'll paint the arm a little bit, the other arm. The robotic beefy arm. Made of junk. And a little bit on his face. Gotta let that dry. And then his lips look like, literally like they gave him, for some reason, like chapped lips. I don't know why that was the choice, but I'm not gonna argue with him. Our boy needs some Carmex. I don't know any lore about this specific character, but is there a reason why he has lips like that? Or is that an artistic interpretation? Well, actually, I guess the lore reason could be that his face is missed. Like, I'm just now noticing, now that I'm kind of painting a few of the details, he's got like a very battle-scarred face, so I'm assuming that that's probably why his lips are like that. He's got a sick tricep vein right here that I kind of didn't see. Or not tricep vein, a trap vein. Make that stand out a little bit more. Yeah, that guy right there. But why would an orc have veins? They're not actually vascular. They're big mushrooms. I hear you screaming. Yeah, right here in the middle. By the way, hi, Renéville. Thanks for chatting for the first time. I appreciate you being here. Add this first layer of the kind of burnt sienna leather is done. Let's put another layer on there. Because the bellub? What is the bellub? Or am I mispronouncing that horribly? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. We doing Mazrog. But Mr. D, thanks for hanging out. Always good, man. I'm so good to see everybody. Right now, I'm just highlighting up his mechanical beefy arm. We did the non-mechanical beefy arm. Oh yeah, I started with a teal, a dark teal, and then we went up in a couple different green stages. There we go. Now let's scratch up this thing. But first we'll give it some peaks. A little bit of white. And this will turn it into metal. Right there. Any of the curves. Right there. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. See these little spikes. And now we're gonna scratch it up. And you scratch it up with not quite the peak thing, but the mid-tone highlight. We're gonna go like this. Now metallic metal green on the chest. It's not. Is it not skinny enough? Skin style? No, I don't hate anybody. Why would I say? Why would I hate you for giving an opinion? It's stupid. Little nicks here. Do you think that it needs less contrast or more to kind of avoid what you're saying? I agree. We can go a little more mid-tone. We can draw out the color a little bit towards the middle some more. That's a for sure. Good tip. Good tip. We always welcome positive feedback. I'm kind of holding my breath so I can do these little nicks, things like that. More green. Oh, he's got another, like, sick vein over here I need to get. Good for now. We'll add more to that later. But let's get to... Go back to the midtone. Because I agree. Let's pull out the midtone green just a little bit more. And adding a little texture never hurts. There we go. I think that's better. We'll do that with the bicep too. So what that's called, the literal name of that is actually pulling the color. Like we stretched it out. Because it is entirely possible to let your contrast go too deep and you dilute the form. Which is why that's good advice, especially for organic shapes. Oops. Paint on camera, not off camera. And we'll do a little on the obliques. Thanks, man. I'm loving the green too. Orcs are fun. I'll give you my recipe here before we end stream. We're almost done with stream for today. I typically stream 3 times a week, so today, tomorrow, and the next day. And I stream for typically an hour to an hour and a half. Okay, yeah, let's make those obliques pop a little bit more. All right, I think we did pretty good for today. I certainly do. Hop, I think is it linked on my YouTube? If it's not, I'm a bad host. Will anybody drop it? Hang on, let me drop it. Oh, it's in the description? Awesome. But here's the link anyway. I think that works. But anyway, that's going to be good for today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do the legs or something. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Oh, and I got a whiteboard. So maybe we'll do something with that eventually. Like draw or write names or something. But anyway, have a good night. Oh, and if for those who weren't here for the last couple streams, here's the squig. Actually, I'll put it on here. Hang on. Here's the squig. His trusty squig, who has multiple names at this point. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh, for a holder? This is wood. So this is a just two little wood blocks that I glued together. And I got these from Michael's for like a couple cents each, and then I just glued them in the middle with super glue. And then this is double stick foam tape. I don't have it near me, but it's like, just look for double stick foam mounting tape, and that's what I like. It's my favorite method. But I'm actually about to get, I said at the beginning, use code GOLEM on goldenmaple.com. Actually, let me show the link really quick. Golden Maple. So we have an affiliate code with this here. I'm gonna put it in the chat too. Golden Maple, use code GOLEM, GOLEM, and you'll get 10% off anything you want. I do get a commission from that, so just being clear, but it doesn't cost anything. But anyway, if you want any art supplies, I like that place. I'm gonna review their little paint handle thing when they send it to me. But anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Mini shot cups and hobby corks, that's pretty good too.